on your mic. Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, it is now starting. Yeah. So good morning, everyone. I'm Jyotsana. Today I'm hosting new session. So I think three people are add their name for this session. So first and foremost, I called name JM, Mr. JM. Hello.
Good morning, ma'am. Speaking.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Are you ready with your article?
Yeah, ma'am. 13, ma'am.
Yes. So what is your article number?
13.
13. Yes, yes. Sure.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah, all the best.
Yeah, ma'am. Today I am going to article 13 number. Yeah, I can start. Let's sing every song. Adult session for Jubin Karg across border tells a story that resonates. When band members of Pakistani band Kudukase performed Sayyid Quasari famous song Ya Ali, originally sung by Juban Karak at a concert in Karachi. The audience sang along to every word with a disarming honesty. Performed as an ode to the 52-year-old Assami musician who died in September in Singapore. The band sang with affection and reverence, reminding us that our melodies have never needed visas to meet each other. The crowd in Karachi missed one of their favorite singers. They sang along in mourning, tipping their gates to the artist they loved. It was a pitiful, graceful moment, full of warmth and respect amid the tiring and uncountable circus of hostile policies and cricketing standoffs, where Juban Karak alive would likely have approved of Kukustic gesture, perhaps even sung their song at his next jig. As we watched these scenes from Karachi unfold on our Instagram feed, the Aki traveled. We bonded with the equally grief-stricken, them quickly bringing on us sentiment to the fore. This often happens when the tune can transcend when Pasuri is played in India, like it's our own. When Lata Mangeshkar, Muhammad Rafi, Kishore Kumar songs are played and sung in homes in Pakistan. That simple shared sentiment, the loss of musician that a community admired dissolve a distance. Art is about openness. It cannot and will never thrive in isolation. While Kyrgyzstan raised their bar, recently commenced Pakistan Ideal Season 2 decided to forget the roots of the subcontinent air music. A show producers and judges have mandated participation to sing Pakistani songs so as to promote local talent and cultural. What is pitiful is that many younger participants researched local music and brought rare Pakistani song to perform. Jeevansha Bankesh, one of the judges on the show, said on interview to newspaper Minutes Mirror for a question what is local music in terms of subcontinent. Punjabi folk that Musarsid Nasir coroned in a sparkling voice on the same songs that Surendra Karu lived and recorded on the other side. Cannot be embedded both. Now, when a participant decision on a new Jagan song, will they choose not to sing? Avas the Khan guy because it is part of the Mughab Khan Indian film Anmol Gadi 1946. What happens to the Rangers? Which are the same from Lahore to Lucknow and encompasses so many songs across the subcontinent. Can they get rid of them too? Will a Pandit Ravi Shankar creation or a Carnatic Raga composition not be sung anymore? Will Pakistani band Michael Carson song Antogalan not be sung given that it is based on a Carnatic classical raga? Champakali will the same plant the intention of Aji Akkayan Varis Sagansu also not to be a sung because it was written by Punjabi poet Amir Pratam. Just like Ragat Fita Ali Khan, Jumbensha Pankaj, Bilal Masood, and Fakat Khan who were found wider recognition in and through India should be protecting against this kind of confinement and pretense. They know what it feels like to be appreciated and followed on the other side of the border, and how genuine and genius that affection is. Promoting media astronomically promotes local talent. To deny that in intervident legality is to forget. Counties music that we talk of exists only through a cross pollination of ideas. In times like this, when the Kutsustaki sings Karge song, a different kind of diplomacy unfolds. One that is a reminder that song often survive political fractures. They may not erase disagreements, but they will keep some hope alive. Music can be neutral pace to build some empathy, which is why the makers of Pakistani ideal need to learn from Kugut strains. They should learn from Ferda Khanum, who recently sang a tribute to Tang Talavi, the Chandani Chowk poet rooted in Delhi's Urdu. From a room in Lahore, they should learn from Ali Sethi, who often sings Ajit Singh's song on Instagram and talks of Singh being one of the finest Indian singers today. One only hopes that Indian reality shows the artists will not follow the same mindless trend, singing each other's song and sportsmanship on the field will not take away political disagreement or kill wounds, old, ideal or not, new. But misbehavior on the cricket field from both sides are narrow-minded. Viva Pakistan ideal version in the situation. On open cultural exchange is need after cover. Only fluidity of art can keep this cultural legacy alive. One that belongs to all of us. That is also prohibits the only chance we have at finding a bridge to meet. I have done Aigal Suma Samay. This article tells us let's sing every song. This article actually has recently death on Pakistani famous singer in Singapore. Singapore performed, yeah, died in Singapore. Assam musician died in Singapore, and this recently concrete on Karachi. In many Indian songs are not singing in stage. This is this is a political reliance, and yeah, I got done.
Yeah, it's okay, Jim. Nice reading. Please focus on your pronunciation part. Otherwise, everything is good. And yeah, this article is related to concert.
Yeah.
This concert is held on Karachi, and the Pakistani band, the member of the Pakistani band, Khudgars, performed Sayyid Qadri's famous song Ya Ali. And this song is originally sung by Zubin Garg. Now he is passed away. Yeah, this article says that this famous song is popular while singing, and people also give support at that time. They use every word of these songs, so it is really greatest coordination, you can say. And people are also enjoying this song with enthusiastically, and whole concert is going the phenomenal. So that is the main concept of these articles. So you read and explain very well. You can add something points, but it's okay. So thank you so much, Jayam. Keep practicing, keep joining regularly.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am.
Yes. So next person is S. Saini.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
I am doing great, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay.
I want to read article number 19.
19. Okay.
Okay, good morning, all of you. I am reading article number 19. 32% more applications for TET as many in service. Teachers to sit for examination. Baba Sahab Purinder has been working as a school teacher in Pune district since 2012. With over a decade of teaching experience, he is now preparing for the upcoming Teachers Eligibility Test (TET), scheduled to be held on November 23. He is among several in-service teachers who have applied for the TET this year in Maharashtra, contributing to a significant surge of around 32% in the number of applications that have appeared in for the exam this year. A total of 4.79 lakh candidate dates have registered for the TET this year. Even though there is no separate count for in-service teachers applying for TET, experts believe that this surge is the result of the uncertainty looming over in-service teachers who are starting at potential job loss. If the Supreme Court ruling in the case of TET is implemented as it is in Maharashtra, the TET is a mandatory eligibility criterion for appointment of teachers in schools from class 1 to 8, especially in all government-run and aided schools. It was implemented in Maharashtra in 2013 According to the Supreme Court ruling, the TET mandate continues for new appointments, but it is also states that teachers who are already in service without TET will now have to pass it within the next 2 years to continue their jobs or accept compulsory retirement. Confirming the increasing in numbers of TET applicants this year, Anuradha Oak, commissioners of the Maharashtra State Council of Examination, which conducts the exam, said, We have not collected separate data of who are already in service, but compared to last year, there are at least 1.15 lakh more applicants this year. Purandre, who has at least 20 years of service left, is representative of many such in-service teachers who have applied for TET 2025, stating that he applied because he does not want to take any chance. Purandre said, even as there is no clarity as yet on TET retrospective mandate in Maharashtra, the state will eventually implement the SC ruling. I do not want to wait until then. Considering the difficulty level of exam, I may require more than one attempt to clear the test, especially while juggling studies with a high demanding teaching job at the government school where I work. The retrospective implementation of the SC ruling has led to uncertainty and fear of potential job loss among lakh of in-service teachers who have been appointed before implementation of the TET. According to them, the state had allowed them exemption from TET, and now asking them to clear the exam will be an injustice. Further highlighting the review petition filed in the SCY, the Uttar Pradesh government teachers organizations in Maharashtra too are demanding similar steps from the state governments. But with no clear stand taken by the state government on this issue, there is confusion and panic among the school teachers community. A 42-year-old teacher from a Jila Parishad school in Kolhapur who has applied for TET said, I still have a considerable number of years of service ahead of me. It is better I do not wait until the last moment, especially with the consistent low passing percentage of TET. Suresh Savle, Joint Secretary of Spardha Pratiksha Samanvay Samiti, an organization of various competitive exam aspirants, said the passing percentage of TET has always remained between 2 to 4%. Raising further alarm, Savle expressed concerns about an increased risk of fraud, scams, and other malpractices in TET 2025, particularly given the surge in applicants eager to clear the exam as quickly as possible. Until now, candidates appeared for the TET primarily to meet the mandatory eligibility requirement for applying to teaching positions. Even then, the exam has been marred with issues, most notable the fraud uncovered in the years 2018 and 19. But the current situation is different. Many candidates are now taking the TET to safeguard their existing jobs. The desperation could give rise to serious issues such as paper leaks, mass chatting, or other large-scale scams, he warned. So I have completed my reading parts. I try to summarize. So this articles all about the in-service teachers who have no clears, the TET, who have no degree of the TET. So earlier, the Supreme Court ruling of the Supreme Courts give the orders who have no TET, but he is appointed as a teacher, especially in school 1 to 8 class. So they will have to mandatory pass out the TET exam. TET exams is the teacher eligibility test within 2 years. If they have no, if they find difficulty or they have no success to getting the pass within 2 years, so they may be lose their jobs. Otherwise, they have, they have compulsory retirement by the government. So this article is all about the TET in the Maharashtra in this year. 1.15 lakh candidates, they have more applied. The government of Maharashtra, he says that it is the ruling of the Supreme Court. Many of in-service teachers, they have already filled the form. That's why we have the 4.7 lakh candidate, applicants for the TET. Earlier, it is number of the applicants was less, but it is very 1.15 lakh more than last year's. And Supreme Court and many of the teachers, they are uncertainty, they are fear of losing their jobs, and they have they don't want to take to chance because they have to they have to only limited times within 2 years. That's why they don't want to take good chance. They just try and they are starting their preparations. They want to clear to TET and they want to secure their jobs. Other side, in these articles, some of the competitive organizations, they have to say that in this years there is the different type of TET will happens. Who will there is the possibility that in this TET there is the scam, chatting, and paper leaks of incidents will happen, and because earlier 2018 and 2019 some of the scams scams this type of paper leaks, this type of incidents happened. In this year's teacher who is the in service, they want to eager to quickly pass out the TET. That's why they they can go this wrong way. So in Supreme Court, some of the state governments, they have to fill the petitions. State governments, some of the teacher organizations, they have to not happy for the ruling of the Supreme Court. They just to expect the state governments that state governments fill the petitions against these rules. But some of the teachers organizations as like in Uttar Pradesh, they have to fill the petitions against to these rules, and some of the teachers associations, they are not happy and they are saying that we have two loads of experience when we appointed on that there is no mandatory TET, but the governments but the Supreme Court give this decision this decision suddenly, and they have to fear their jobs. So now in this year they are taking this TET as like a safeguard for their existing jobs. They want to secure their jobs. So this is all about from my side. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Saini. I'm really appreciate you because you are a regular reader and you read articles article. It's really in a good way, and you explained this article in a detail. Yeah, this article says that what is the importance of TET and how to conduct this exam for teacher service. But who people he already joined this service for a long time, so it is not mandatory for those people. But the government applied all this test for every employees uh, and other people who want to who want to take part in this service. So this is the part of the uh, service journey. Yeah, but because of the settlement of exam and organization and after result, and after that how to open the seats for this service, so all these things make lots of issue between the employment, and it is not good thing. But we should secure and pre-conscious about the about an exam and take part. So thank you so much, Mr. Sani. You already mentioned all lots of things while explaining, so it is really phenomenal. So keep practicing, keep joining regularly. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you everyone for listening to me. Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah. So next person is Samir.
Yes, ma'am. I can read.
Yeah.
Okay, my topic is
This
Maoist
article.
leader Mallodula Venugopal Rao laying down arms, advocating cessation of armed struggle is a major success
Can you
story.
share your
The
article
surrender of
number?
my article number is 3.
3. Okay. Now you can proceed.
Ha, okay. My article number is 3, marking a shift. Maoist leader Mallodula Venugopal Rao laying down arms, advocating cessation of armed struggle is a major success story. The surrender of Mallajula Gopal Rao, alias Sonu, along with 60 other Maoist cadre in Gadchiroli, Maharashtra, is a significant movement in decline of left-wing extremism in the country. It is one of the it is on the one hand the result of multi-pronged strategy to tackle what former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh had called greatest internal security threat to India. The crackdown by security forces, both central and states, affected by left-wing extremism violence, has kept Nexus on the back foot over the last decades and more. There was a 48% drop in incidents of Maoist-related violence between 2013 and 2023, and a 65% decline in related deaths from 397 to 138. The killing of CPI Maoist General Secretary Nambala Keshava Rao alias Basawa Raju in Chhattisgarh in May dealt a severe blow to the organization. The success of that operation indicated indicated that the state had breached and had the support and intelligence network to do so. The heart of Red Belt, if Basawa Raju killing signal a strategic and tactical success, Rao's surrender shows gains on the political ideological front. Rao, a CPI Maoist Politburo member, was part of the party's senior leadership and one of its primary ideology in the days before its surrender. Later, between him and other leaders underline the deepening rifts on ideological and plowing from these tactical questions. Rao and reportedly significant number of who sympathize with his view in the Maoist rank want to discard violence as a political tool. The call for me cessation of armed struggle marks disillusionment with the violence as a means to ensure social justice must be welcome and built upon. The center surrender policy and trust in the process have also play their in the have also their part in this from 2024 to October this year. 1850 Maoist laid down arms. The figure was around 800 in 2022 and 2023. The center has set March 2026 as the deadline to eradicate Naxalism. Part of mission has been security forces push deeper into Mao's strongholds on the political front. Victory may well be declared when East
Sorry for interrupting.
struggle
Mr.
against the
Raj,
state,
please mute
fight
yourself.
shoulder to shoulder with all political parties and struggling organization as far as possible on the public issues without resorting to violence as Rao suggested. But this is also a time of vigilance. There are prominent leaders in the CPI Maoist still who continue to advocate violence. In the long run, the only way to defend left left-wing extremism is an approach that balance the security imperative and development policy that involves the people. Yes, thank you. I completed my. Hello.
Okay. Yes. Yeah.
Yes, I completed
So,
my. Hmm.
reading part.
Yes, yes, yes.
So, can you explain in short?
Yes, yes, yes. I can explain. This article is all about Naxalism. The the surrender of Mallujula Venugopal Rao, and with 60 other Maoist activists in Gadchiroli, Maharashtra, and it's a big movement for security forces, uh, and uh, and government has a deadline to 2026 to eradicate to finish the Naxalism from India, and uh, the Maoist ideology or communism ideology has been in the way of violence has been eradicated from India. So that's it. Yes, thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well tried. Yeah. Your reading part is almost phenomenal. Samir, please try to explain with more content while explaining. But
Yes,
you nailed it. Yeah. Thank you so much. Keep joining, keep practicing regularly. Okay.
yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Most welcome. So next person is Nilavani.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Okay, madam. I will go ahead.
Yeah. Yes. What is your
My
article
article
number,
8.
Nilavani?
8, madam.
8. Yeah. Okay. You can proceed.
Okay, madam. XA outlines next 5-year plan at key party meet. 4-day meeting comes as Trump tariff hit an already sluggish economy. Chinese leader Jinping delivered a speech Monday on the opening day of major meeting of ruling Communist Party to approve a draft plan laying out its goals for the country over the next 5 years. Short dispatch from official Genoa news agency said expound on the party leadership's draft proposals for the next 5-year plan for national economic and social development, which will cover 2026 to 2030. It did not provide any details. The latent plan comes at a time of growing challenge and uncertainty for China, including fortunately sluggish economy, foreign restrictions on its access to the latest technologies, and high tariff imposed on its exports to the United States. Genoa editorial said the plan should focus on high quality development and technological innovation while also ensuring national security product and the benefits for economy growth are spread fairly and more widely. There will be hardships and obstacles on your way forward, and you may encounter major tests. The editorial said in discussing economic and national security goals, you must be prepared to deal with a series of new risks and challenges. Analysts and investors watching the meeting to look for clues about how the plan will balance economic and security interests, and, and to what extent the plan will call for structural change to boost consumer spending and managing an aging society. This week's 4-day meeting brings together about 200 voting members and 170 alternative members of the Central Committee. The board will approve the draft 5-year plan, though full details likely won't be released until it formally approved at the legislature next annual meeting expected in March. China economic growth slowed to the weakest pace in a year in third quarter. Brazilian domestic demand left it heavily reliant on humming of its exporting factors. This article all about Chinese President Jinping said, you will say next 5-year planning. It's like he said short dispatch 5-year plan, national economic and social development, which will 2026-2030. But he said not to provide any details. Yeah. Recently, America Donald Trump high tariff imposed. He was targeted both countries, India and China. He was imposed penalty both countries. That's not.
Okay, Nilavani, it was great. Yeah, you read this article in a good way. Yeah, you also mentioned, according to your thought in this article, it's really phenomenal. So I think you need to practice more and more
Okay.
to reading and explaining. So keep joining regularly.
Okay, madam.
Yeah. So thank you so much for this session. Yeah. So next person is Siddhi, sorry. Siddhi ma'am. Hello.
So, ma'am.
Yes.
I'm
Are you
audible?
ready with your article? Yeah, yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, I'm ready. My article number is 16.
16. Okay. So you can start.
So, ma'am, can I start?
Yes, yes, sure.
Yeah, thank you so much. Swadeshi, the idea, it's economics. Swadeshi has been one of the most influential ideas in India politics since the mid 19th century. Country. Its appeal wanted somewhat after the 1918, but it's making a comeback amid new geopolitical retails. So, writing by Arjun Sengupta. The center has doubled down on its Swadeshi push. In recent weeks, a number of senior government officials, including Indian Home Minister Amit Shah, have Swadeshi to the homegrown office, so it's making the Cedar Bamboo Ledge Zoo Corporation the latest corporate beneficial of the government's Swadeshi mission. Previous instance, however, provide a cautionary tale in 2020-21. The government had embarrassed the Mohandas Pai founded coup, a microbiology platform, as a alternative to Twitter, now X, despite its initial had found fundamental flaws in coups, business mergers eventually catch up with the founded Desi has been one of the most influential
Siddhi ma'am, you're not audible. Can you rejoin, please? Hello. Hello, Siddhi ma'am. Please try to rejoin.
Now I'm audible.
Yes. Yeah.
Hello. Sorry
Yes,
for
yes.
that.
Now you are completely audible.
Yeah, thank you so much. For the last 115 years, in track record as a guidance for economic policy has been secured. Here is a brief history and economic ideas. The genesis of Swadeshi can be traced to two unrelated criticism of British rules. One, that colonialism was economically ruinous for India, and two, that it was previous to the nation's culture and spiritual ethics. The formal criticism was articulated from the early to mid 19th century. One country one words with the most sophisticated conceptions put forth Dadabhai Naoroji's 1825-1917 and Ramesh Chandra Dutt 1848 and 1909. Thus, this is one dynasty dynastializations. He argued that the British destroyed traditional handicraft of India, created a helpless dependence on agriculture, which in turn was run by expensive taxes, was in vacuum well into the 1970s. Athens where the taxpayer was effectively paying in Britain, so his one servitude there swear that India had been reduced to the status of supply of for manufactured goods, and his trigger Sumit Sarkar were in Swadeshi movement in Bengal. It's 1963 and 8 Swadeshi 8 and protections of was reminded of the traditional craft and vigorous drive for intro industrial acts on modern lines where the obvious ways of ending this condition of depends with moral dimensions in a serial of a species in 1832 Justice Mahadev Govind Rande 1849 for okay the but one way the main proof that reduction between Chandra the race and growth of economic nationalism in India 1960 of its enduring political response. And see to the exclusion of
Hello, Siddhi ma'am. You are not audible.
yes,
Yeah, it's okay now. Continue.
I'm now audible. Okay,
Yes.
thank you. It's a you can Swadeshi for Gandhi was the law of laws in integrated of Swadeshi in 2000 Swadeshi made food argument was thrown out of the moral constructions it is significant. Its American wit and late May neighbors than grand dealers Stewart Gandhi's wrote in Young Indians in 1921. Develop of Swadeshi curate in the form of current company through decades in the fulcrum for making capitalist
Siddhi, Siddhi,
India
fix your internet and speak. Siddhi, this is Vijay here. It's not helping anyone. So better fix your internet and rejoin, otherwise wait till the end.
Sure.
I
Hello, Siddhi. Are you there?
Hello, good morning.
Mr. Refuge, this is a
Yeah.
news session.
Okay, hi. How are you?
So, shall we wait, Siddhi?
Go for next one. Go for next one.
Yeah, there are no next round. Next turn. Just I check.
So, Jyotsana, hi, good morning.
Yeah. Okay, sir. Are you?
Let me read the. I enlisted. Let me read the first article.
Yeah. Okay, sir. You can start.
Okay.
Sir, article
Southern
number is
Command.
first.
Yeah, number one.
Okay.
Southern Command to conduct training operations with Navy, Air Force. Written by Express News Service, Pune, October 20. The Pune headquartered Southern Command of the Indian Army is set to undertake a joint exercise threshold with the Navy and Air Force, with offensive maneuvers in the creek and desert sectors and Sorry for that. Yeah. The Pune headquarters Southern Command of the Indian Army is set to undertake a joint exercise threshold with the Navy and Air Force, with offensive maneuvers in the creek and desert sectors and amphibious operations off the Saurashtra coast. The exercise will also comprise joint multi-domain operational exercise encompassing intelligence, surveillance and reconnaissance, electronic warfare, and cyber capabilities. A press statement from the Southern Command read, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has articulated the guiding mantra of Jai Jointness, Atmanirbhar and innovation, defining it as the cornerstone of India's future defense preparedness. His vision calls upon the armed forces to translate this directive into reality by deepening jointness, promoting self-reliance, and fostering innovation across all dimensions of military planning and execution. Southern Command, under the leadership of Lieutenant General Dheeraj Seth, stands at the forefront of translating this vision into practice. With jointness in its DNA, Southern Command has consistently demonstrated synergy across services, coordinated operational planning, and a deep commitment to Atmanirbhadra and innovation-driven transformation. The release further said, the upcoming Dry Services Exercise Threshold, to be conducted in close coordination with the Indian Air Force and the Indian Navy, will serve as a true manifestation of the J strategy in action. The exercise will be conducted over the coming 1 month. The exercise will also highlight the effective employment of indigenous systems, the application of Atmanirbhadra in operational practices, and the refinement of tactics, techniques, and procedures attuned to the emerging threats and changing character of contemporary and future wars. As the nation celebrates the festive season, troops of Southern Command remain deployed in the operational areas, training rigorously in preparation for the upcoming Tri-Service Exercise Threshold. The release added. So yeah, I'm done with the article. The article states that the Southern Command, which is headquartered in the Pune, they are undergoing a joint exercise called Trishul with Navy and Air Force. They're already in the different in the desert areas. Amphibious, that means both inland and water. In the Saurashtra coast, that means they're practicing all together. As we all know, Indian Army is consist of both all the three: Air Force, Navy, and Ground Force. They are actually conducting the joint multi-domain operational exercises encompassing like the intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance exercises. And they think this is a future defense preparedness for the upcoming, maybe for the future, if there is any war, they're preparing for the same. And they are promoting the self-reliance depending on each other and finding innovations across the dimensions of military planning and execution in case of a war. So it is under the control of the Lieutenant General Dheeraj Seth. He is actually taking care of all those things. And it will be conducted close to the Indian Air Force and Indian Navy. They both will be doing the J strategy in action. And it will commence in 1 month. So even though people are enjoying the holiday of Diwali, these Southern Command is actually working on this drill to make it happen in the next 1 month. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for giving the opportunity.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir. Yeah, you read this article, yeah, in a good way, but your pronunciation parts are so fast. Sometimes I don't understand some word while reading, but you explained this article phenomenally. It was fantastic. So thank you so much. So keep joining, sir, this session.
Yeah, thanks for the feedback. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much. So anyway, anyone wants to participate in this session? Amaranta, Gurbani.
I want to
Yes.
participate.
Okay, so you can add your name on the
Yeah, I
website.
mean, I don't know, like someone's muting me. I don't know why.
Because
If
it's
you are
a session.
interrupting the session.
Is
Okay, cool. I understand the dynamics of what's going to be working. I'd like to read the same article, if you guys don't mind. It is a very interesting topic according to me. So, on today's agenda, we'll be speaking about this article. So, this stands for the coordination of three services brought Pakistan to its knees during the Operation Sindoor. And this annotates from the PM. Last year, since 2014, Indian shipyards have delivered more than 40 indigenous built warships and submarines to the Navy. Modi said it's India's missiles like the BrahMos and Akash have proven their capabilities during Operation Sindoor. The BrahMos name is such that people get worried on hearing whether it is coming. Many countries around the world now want to purchase these missiles. Bharat is building the capability to export weapons and equipment for the armed forces. Our goal is to make India one of the world's top defense exporters. In the last decade, India's defense exports have increased by more than 30 times. The Prime Minister said that due to the valor and courage of India's security forces, the nation has achieved another major milestone, the eradication of Naxal violence. The country is now on the verge of complete freedom from Naxal Maoist extremists, extremism, pardon me. Before 2014, around 125 districts were in the grip of Maoist violence. This number has now reduced to just 11. And in those 11 districts, too, there are only 3 districts where the influence is visible. He said, Modi said that over 100 districts have now fully emerged from the shadow of Maoist violence in regions where Maoists once obstructed the construction of roads, schools, hospitals, and mobile towers. Highways are now being built, and new industries are being set up in those areas. He said, adding, the success has been made possible by the dedication, sacrifice, and bravery of India's security forces. In districts where Maoists suppressed even the mention of constitution, in those districts, the mantra of Swadeshi now resonates, and misguided youth are quitting the 303 gun and embracing the constitution. He said, the Prime Minister said, the Indian Navy stands as the guardian of the Indian Ocean to secure. What is this? Guys, can you help me out with this? Maritime. Maritime, or is it marine? I mean, because the article itself is wrong. Hello? Guys, please refer to the third annotation. Okay, so I quote. Okay, so could someone just check out what maritime means? Maritime routes. Okay, so I
Maritime means
believe
navy
those are.
routes.
Sorry.
Maritime means navy routes.
Okay, so I believe in this context, the word, right? The word marine routes would have emphasized it, but maritime is off play right here. Okay, I would like to continue now. The Indian Navy plays a crucial role in ensuring global stability. Today, 66% of the world's oil supply and 50% of the world's container shipments pass through the Indian Ocean. The Indian Navy stands as the guardian of the Indian Ocean to secure these routes through mission based deployments, anti piracy patrols, and humanitarian operations. The Indian Navy serves as a global security partner across the region. He said, Modi said, India stands ready to provide humanitarian assistance anywhere in the world, wherever the need arises, from Africa to Southeast Asia. During times of disaster, the world views India as a global companion. In 2014, when neighboring Maldives faced a water crisis, India launched Operation Neer, and the Navy delivered clean water to the country. In 2017, when Sri Lanka was struck by devastating floods, India was the first to extend a helping hand. In 2018, following the tsunami disaster in Indonesia, India stood shoulder to shoulder with the people of Indonesia in relief and rescue operations. Similarly, whether it was the destruction caused by an earthquake in Myanmar or the crisis in Mozambique in 2019 and Madagascar in 2020, India reached out everywhere with a spirit of service. He, India. God bless India and God bless our nation. God bless the people that surround us. And this is a wish that God will keep our country safe and He will bless all of the operations and all of the help that our country leads. May God bless India.
Okay.
Yeah, hi Jyotsana ma'am. What's good? So this was a very beautiful article according to me. Okay. So
Yes,
it
yes, sure.
describes,
Yeah.
yeah, it describes our service sanitation to the world. Okay. The importance of why India stands for service and not for war. We are not here to show what we really can do, but we can do it. Okay. But we choose always, always, always peace. Okay. And it's good news that we are developing in terms of the defense vertical also globally, right? And along with this, we are trying to improve in terms of like how we want to develop as a society. But see, now whether they are Maoists or whatever, okay, so that is their choice. Okay. So I believe that when we view the world as a republican, okay, when we view the world as a republican, so this emphasis itself, okay, it opens a lot of errors. Okay. So what I mean by errors is, see, now the rich keep getting richer, okay, and the poor keep getting poorer. Okay. And this kind of republican approach to the emphasis of society is harmful actually. Okay. I myself was doing a 10 to 7 job. Okay. I didn't like it. I was overstretching. Okay. While someone was making money off of me. Okay. Now today I myself am Mr. Rufus Clement, the owner of La Gracia. I am located in Bangalore. Okay. And
Yeah, you guys continue the article or end the session, Josna?
Yeah, he's not there. Okay. Thank you, sir. So, would you like to participate in this session? Bliss, Gurbani, Sandeep, Mr. Sandeep. Okay. Yeah, so article number 20. This article says that it is the greatest synchronization between three services. It is really phenomenal work for us. So we should gratitude and honest of this operation Sindhu. So this is the endless topic, endless article. Yeah. Okay. So thank you so much. So anybody wants to add something in this article? Vijay sir, Mr. Saini.
No, you guys continue. I'm done with it. Sorry for that.
Okay. So there are no any participant. Hello, Taj, Bliss.
Yeah, ma'am.
Hello, Bliss. Would you like to participate in this session? Lalit Thakur,
Yes, ma'am.
would you like to read any article?
No, ma'am. I am not feeling comfortable, so I can't do it. Sorry for this.
Okay, yeah, it's okay. Vijay sir, shall I wait others?
Yeah, if no one is joining, yeah, you can end. When did you start the session? 7 o'clock? If it is 1 hour,
yeah, all participants are done with their article. So,
then yeah, you can
shall I
end it
wait?
if no one is participating. If no one is participating,
Shall
yeah,
I
you
wait?
can end it. You can
Okay,
end it if no one is participating. Yeah.
yeah. So, yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, this session is really phenomenal, and all reader take uh, take part take part enthusiastically. So everything is phenomenal. So keep joining and keep reading regularly. This session is really important, not for us. So we can we know everything what happened in our surrounding, in our society, because nowadays people have no time to connect every situation. But if you use these things, so it is really to enhance our knowledge with your reading part. So keep joining, keep learning. So thank you so much. Have a nice day.